In Iceland, an unseen creature breathes heavily and stalks its way through the snowy landscape until it reaches a barn. It comes across a flock of sheep, and one of them seems to collapse after encountering it. Nearby is a married couple, Maria and Ingvar, who tend to the sheep. They live together quietly, mainly focused on their work with the sheep. Ingvar sometimes goes on walks with their dog across the land. While delivering lambs, Maria and Ingvar are stunned to see one of the lambs with an unusual deformity, which we don't see in the movie really right now, but let's pretend that something's definitely wrong with this little one. The two bring the lamb inside and begin to nurse her to health, treating it like their own child. A lamb named Ada even sleeps in the baby's bed. Ada's sheep mother is worried about Ada too, and is searching for her and wandering around the house where Ada lives. Soon the couple find their lives to have greater meaning. Ingvar even gets emotional while working. Maria is especially overprotective of Ada, always needing someone to keep an eye on her. One afternoon, Maria and Ingvar can't find Ada. Meanwhile, somewhere down the road from the couple's home, a group of people stop their car and pull a man, Peter, out of the trunk and dump him on the side of the road. He seems to know where he is and walks in the direction of the house. Ada is successfully found and sleeps in her bed. Maria and Ingvar also go to sleep. Peter keeps walking over the wide fields of Iceland. Maria, in her sleep, seems to have dreams of the sheep and rams having creepy glowing demonic eyes. Maria wakes up and finds Ada's sheep mother crying over her and trying to come near. Maria grabs her rifle, goes outside by the barn and kills the sheep, then buries the sheep in a shallow grave far from the house, while Peter witnesses the scene. Then he enters the house and sleeps over, but suddenly sees a silhouette of Ada, then closes his eyes, and after opening eyes the second time there's no one there. The couple sets up for a meal and they introduce Peter to Ada. It's revealed that Peter is Ingvar's brother. To his surprise and our too, Ada is walking on her hind legs and her left arm is human. Eventually we see Ada and Maria bathing. Most of the left side of Ada's torso is human. Peter sees that too. He then asks Ingvar what is going on, but Ingvar insists that they are happy together. Ingvar lets Peter stay as long as he wants, but insists not to interfere with how they're living their lives. Ingvar later talks with Maria about this, and she is not particularly happy with Peter's presence, knowing he is always getting into trouble. While Maria and brothers are harvesting potatoes, Ada and the dog are chilling by the river, playing and communicating. When grown-ups stop for the lunch, Ingvar is calling Ada. At the same time, it suggests that Peter and Maria have had an affair a long time ago. Peter tells Maria that Ada is an animal, not a child. Later on, Peter sits outside when Ada comes out of the barn. He then grabs some grass and starts to tease Ada and calls her sheepy sheep, and Ada starts to eat the grass. But then Ingvar comes along getting angry. Peter tells Ingvar that Ada is an animal and not a child. Peter stays with the family, but he is repulsed by Ada. While Ingvar and Maria are asleep, Peter, holding a rifle, takes Ada outside with the intention of shooting her. He then stops, lets go of Ada's hand, stands in firing position, aiming straight into Ada's head. But he cannot bring himself to do it. Maria wakes up, goes to search for Ada, and finds her asleep in Peter's arm, while he sits also asleep in the living room. Maria takes Ada to the grave of her stillborn child, for whom Ada was named after. Ingvar is running with the dog over the plain, searching for Ada again. Then we jump to scene where Maria and Ingvar is looking how Peter and Ada is helping them. Peter to Ada is just like uncle. Maria and Ingvar gets emotional and makes love, while Peter and Ada is out fishing. When Peter and Ada gets back, the adults have a party where they play music and get drunk. Outside, Ada walks near the barn with the dog, and the unseen creature from earlier emerges. Its reflection is visible in Ada's eye if you watch carefully. The dog starts barking and runs away just like Ada, who gets inside and looks in the mirror, seeing similarities with the creature in herself. Meanwhile, Ingvar goes to bed drunk, but Peter brings up that he witnessed Maria shooting Ada's mother, seemingly threatening to tell her and Ingvar about it. He attempts to make sexual advances towards Maria. She takes him near a room where Maria kisses Peter, but then she pushes him into a closet and locks him in there for the night, playing the piano over his banging and protests. The next morning, Maria takes Peter to the bus stop with his bags and gives him money so he can leave. He willingly goes, parting pleasantly and friendly with her. Meanwhile, Ingvar takes Ada out to the fields. Then we see dog killed. The creature killed it and stole the family's gun. As Maria is returning home searching for Ingvar and Ada, she hears a loud gunshot in a distance and runs towards it. Ingvar has been shot in the throat by the creature. The creature shoots Ingvar again in front of Ada while she watches. Creature is revealed to be a ram with the body of a man, who seems to be Ada's creator. Maria runs to the field. An innocent Ada mourns for her adoptive father while her biological father drags her away while she tearfully holds her hand out to Ingvar. Maria finds Ingvar close to death. She holds him and asks where Ada is, but he dies in her arms. Maria cries for him and looks out to the field where she cannot find Ada. She then stands and just quietly mourns her loss. Hope you enjoyed this dose of movies. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya!